A very warm day to you all. My name is Charles John. Welcome to Magic View TV. And I have with me here.
You're having Mr. Steven. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while. How you doing?
Fine, I'm
All
good.
right, so Mr. Steven is actually a very good friend of mine back in the days in Calabar. But funny enough, we met here in Lagos, and we've been discussing a lot of topic behind the scene. But today we actually decided to come on set to actually have a particular topic to discuss, so our audience will actually get to hear what this topic is actually all about. But before we proceed, let's go for a break. All right, welcome back. That was actually very funny.
Obviously.
Yeah, that was actually very funny. All right, welcome back. You see your guy, Charles John, and welcome to Magic View TV. And we still have Mr. Steven here. The topic is gossip. And here I have some questions to ask Mr. Steven. You know, this particular topic is something we've actually been discussing behind the scene for a very long time. So I decided to ask him to come to my house today. So we have to discuss this on social media. Like, we have to discuss this so that at least my fans, people around, could actually know what this topic is all about, and also understand, have something to say on the comment section, what they really think about this topic, gossip, because it's something that happens every day. Like, it's something that happens daily as far as we're concerned. So, Mr. Steven,
yes, sir.
once again, welcome to my podcast.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so the first question I want to ask you is, can you tell us what gossip it's really about?
All right, so when we talk about gossip, just like you said, it's actually everyday thing, and then our life revolve around this thing. We can't do without it, right? Gossip actually is a formal information. You know, when we talk about gossip, when they say formal, something maybe happen, or someone get to tell you that maybe someone you are going to relate this information to never knew about, was not there, and then you're also relating to another person, so it becomes what? Formal.
Okay,
you understand?
okay.
So that's what gossip is all about.
Oh, that's cool. The second question I want to ask you is it right or wrong for one to engage in gossip?
Well, you know, when we talk about, when the word gossip comes out of someone's mouth, our mind, people will begin to think about the negative, the negative side, and a whole lot. But it's complicated. But when we talk about gossip, the intentions, one's intention, and then one impact, you want to, one impression, whatever impression you want to make in relating this information to people. So that actually could tell, you understand, whatever you want to do with the information you have.
I get. So I don't really know if my audience will actually accept what you just said, or do you have something to say? Well, if you have anything about this, about what you just said, you could just understand. Let us know on the comment section what you think about what you just said. And also, another question I have here is, why do you think people gossip? Why?
All right. So when we say gossip, just like I did say, your intentions, whatever impact you want to make, you understand, could actually tell, the reason why you engage in gossip. Gossip could actually be, you have a chit chat, is information relating to maybe your partner, it could be your sibling, depending on the kind of relationship you have, your friend, so what's the intention? You are bringing this information, are you relating this information to the person? Okay. So that actually tells, because it's information. Understand? Just like I said. So whatever intention or whatever impact you want to make, will tell. Is it for good intention? Is it for bad intention? You want to paint the person black, or you want to tell good about the person? That's actually, what it's all about.
Okay.
And then,
actually, it sounds to me, actually, it sounds very, very cool. Honestly, it sounds cool. Because whether you like it or not, like I said earlier on, gossip is something that we do every now and then, and it's something that we do daily, even in relationship, in marriages, among friends, among peers. Do you understand?
Our life revolves around it, like I did say.
Do you understand?
You always want to tell somebody about something. Imagine you coming back from work, and your sibling or your family member or your friend, I mean, what happened today, and all that. Or what somebody told me at the office, I was so shocked, and all stuff like that. And then that actually helped, you have a bond. It could be for many reasons, understand? So I don't really see it to be a bad thing, or it could also be a bad thing, understand? Based on who is getting the information and all that.
Okay. Okay. Now, because of time, because I want this conversation to be very short, you understand? Because of time, the next question is, why does the word gossip ring the wrong bell in people's mind?
That's actually very interesting question. One in a million question. Why does it ring a wrong bell in people's mind? You know, the Bible already, warn Christians. Sorry, I'm bringing the Bible aspect in it.
It.
That okay. Guides our law, of course.
It's okay.
All right. So, when they talk about, people engaging based on people with their bad intention, related information to people and just to spite another person. You got information that you probably were not supposed to be, access to get. You understand? You're privy to get. But because you had that, you want to spite that person because you have issues with the person.
Okay.
And then you send out this information to who is a snitch or probably someone like you who talks at random. You get at that person that, when it escalates and go on and go on, when the person gets to, hear that, it breaks the person. So that's the bad intention about it, So you see, it actually could be very bad when you are using this information wrong. Just like I said, it could have the good side and the bad side, but who is involved is, what, is the bone of contention.
Wow. Mr. Stephen, I must say you've really spoken so well because, there's this negative mindset that most of us have, including myself. Do you understand? Once you hear the word gossip, do you understand? Okay. You start thinking, you don't even want to know if it's in a positive side or negative side, but all that comes into your mind is, oh, these guys are talking about me in a negative way and all that. That's you get.
But like friends, just like I did said, it's been long we actually saw each other. Or something happened, we get to meet, and then we are having this session.
Yeah.
All right. So just like I told you, it will be a good thing after this we have a chit chat to try to get information that we have lost about ourselves. I don't know what happened to you and all that stuff like that. And so that will also relate to you telling me something that has happened to probably your brother or whoever I must have known somewhere or we knew somewhere. And that also, understand, could be, I don't know what intention you're going to tell me about, whether it's for good or for bad. So that alone, understand, there are good side of it and there are actually bad side of it.
Okay, thank you very much. And also, second to the last question I want to ask you is, what is the negative and the positive effects of gossip? Because I know based on your conversation so far, you've kind of touched the negative aspect of it and the positive, but I just want you generally to tell us, understand, when you gossip in the positive aspect, do you understand what the result is or what the result would be, or on the positive aspect, what is expected when you gossip on the both sides? So what do you think the negative and the positive aspect of these effects?
All right, so I like to go, first to the negative aspect, right? So you get an information, just like I did say, it's actually an information maybe you got from somewhere, probably someone told you, you understand, or you witnessed the scenario, and then you have this information. So you want to, tell somebody, and this is what I got. Probably you didn't know this person is actually a snitch or maybe flippant. He talked at random, and just you did not have the wrong, understand, motives.
Yeah.
You just wanted to tell the person. That's the positive side. Just for the person to guide himself. Oh, this is what is happening. Somebody did this, somebody did that at the office. And should you be in a working environment like that, you have this kind of people, you should avoid this kind of people. You understand? And then it happens that you begin to mention name of somebody that was involved in this, and the person knows about this person, understand? And then you just feel you are telling somebody something to learn the lesson from what scenario you saw, understand? And it happens that because the person knows, oh, this Mr. Emeka was really in your office, did this, and the person also happens to get, a close relationship. Could be Mr. Emeka is actually let's say a relative, or probably could be a church member. And then because Mr. Emeka did something wrong to you in one way or the other, you get that information and begin to castigate, tell other people that knows Mr. Emeka, this is what Mr. Emeka did in his office, this and that. You know, when Mr. Maker gets to know about that, you are the one, and there's no other person that got to know about that apart from me who told you that. You know, and he knows that I know you. You know, that's going to break the person, and that's you relating you with good intention information to the wrong person. Understand?
Yes.
And the wrong person now begin to do bad with it. So.
Okay, fine. You've actually been able to expatiate on this a lot, and if you are here, please, and you're watching this program, I would like you to make sure you share this video. Let's hear your comments. What do you think about the conversation so far? Like the video, and also make sure you subscribe to my channel or my Facebook page at Magic View TV. Now, before we round up this session, I think somehow, I would say people mistake the word information and gossip together.
Okay.
So, how do we understand
gossip from
gossip?
Separate
from,
gossip.
Do you understand from, because based on what you just explained now, understand, it boils down to, you understand, some people, the way they give information, understand, it makes it become a gossip. I don't know if you understand. And I don't know if you understand.
All right. So I want to bring a scenario. Like, okay, something happened to somebody I know you know. And then I know that you're actually somebody that talks at random. You tell people about people anyhow. You cannot hold secret. You know, so I got this information, and I don't want you to, because I know you talk at random, I don't want you to go and be backbiting.
Okay.
Instead of telling you that this person was involved in this, rather I'll just now say rhetorical, you know, statements. Somebody I know somewhere, without mentioning somebody you know, just for the person to be, because the person must have related information to me, understand, to confide in me, understand. And then I don't want you to go and castigate or maybe say something about the person. I'll just say, a scenario like this happened because we're in a conversation with you. I just want you to learn a lesson. And then I told you this information. That is to say, I protected the person's image. And then this person will never know that this happened to you. Just like a lot of preachers happen, you know, members tell them things and they bring to come and, you know, preach
about it.
And once you begin to tell people, preach, and then people were there happening, you just paint it in a way that people who were there in this saw the thing, witnessed the thing, will now know, is this person that is talking about? That's not good. You can actually, you know,
look for a way to coin it,
and, you know, make people get the message you're trying to understand. Because it's the message, you have a good intention. But how you relate this is will actually be a gossip when once you do what, relate it the wrong way. So that is how it is.
That's the difference between information and gossip. So if you're on this section, like I said, and you like this video that we're doing, share this video to your friends.
I want to know your view. Probably will learn, and let's talk about it more in the comment section.
Yeah, thanks. So finally, what is your advice generally about people gossiping?
All right. So when we talk about relating information, I don't like calling it what gossip. It's gossip when you do what you yourself, you are, you know, you have bad intention. You want to spite another person, and you are now beginning to tell bad, giving people, tagging people, even though the scenario wasn't bad. You just want to, because you just want to castigate the person. You know, you now begin to tag bad things about this person. You can always talk good about people, even though the scenario wasn't good. You understand? Yeah. So you have to do what? Be careful what you say to people behind people's back. You understand? You have good intention. That's you having good intention, the positive side, because you need to talk about things that happen, and these things that happen involved people. There's no way you cannot rule out that people will always, scenarios will be happening and things you have to talk about, just to do what, to use it to share information and to create bond with your partner. You understand? So be careful what you say, things you say about your friends, your family members, and a whole lot of people you know, even if people you know and people you don't know. Just say good about people, your good intention. But when once you begin to go, you say bad about, that is gossip. That is what they call what? Gossip. And it's not a good thing. So we should be able to manage information. Just you being able to do what? Manage information. That is how it is.
This is actually very interesting, especially for our youth today. I hope you enjoyed this session. Please do well to like, comment, share, and subscribe on my channel. Thank you very much for staying with us to the end of this video. Thank you. Nice having you.
Honestly, thank you. I did enjoy the session.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thanks.
All right. Thank you very much, and goodbye.